Hey, sixth graders, we are moving on to lesson 3, thermal properties, in our lesson on temperature and thermal energy. So let's get started right away with our My Planet Diary. So it's a career, it's called Suiting Up. Comic book superheroes often wear special suits that allow them to fly or protect them from enemies. But there are some everyday heroes who wear suits that give them similar superpowers. Astronauts. Whenever astronauts go outside a space station or ship, they put on suits that weigh hundreds of pounds. The suits enable them to survive in the wide temperature swings that occur in space. The suits are designed with a flexible, insulating material to protect astronauts from extreme temperature swings, radiation, and low pressure in space. They also provide air to breathe, radio communication, and protection from micrometeoroids. Seems pretty cool to me. I don't know about you, but. So, only one key question today, and that's how do different materials respond to heat? So, some materials conduct heat well, while other materials do not. So, a conductor is a material that conducts heat well. Conductors are metals such as silver or tile floor. An insulator is materials that do not conduct heat well. So, insulators include air, wool, wooden pole, or a living room rug. So to change the temperature of different objects by the same amount, different amounts of thermal energy are required. So specific heat is the amount of energy required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of a material by 1 Kelvin. So remember, 1 Kelvin was basically the equivalent of 1 degree Celsius. And then it says thermal energy changes equals mass times the specific heat times temperature change. So, continue on. As the thermal energy of matter increases, its particles usually spread out, causing the substance to expand. And thermal expansion is the expanding of matter when it is heated. So, another short lesson today. So let's look at our vocabulary. We have conductor, a material that conducts heat well. Insulator, materials that do not conduct heat well. Specific heat, the amount of energy required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of a material by 1 Kelvin. And thermal expansion, expanding of matter when it is heated. So your assignment is to complete the model questions for lesson 3. It'll be a pretty short quiz because it was a pretty short lesson. Make sure you read each question carefully and refer back to the lesson if you need to. That's definitely an option for you. And ask me if you have any questions.